Good morning to you. The month may be June, but the Belfry Pirates are always thinking football. Yesterday, former Kentucky Wildcat and Baltimore Raven David Jones held his football camp at the CAM. Lauren Cash has the story.
The gloomy weather did not keep the kids away from the CAM on Saturday. David Jones held his third annual football camp, where athletes of all ages came out and learned the fundamentals of football.
I just hope they, accomplish getting some knowledge of football. I think the main thing about football is learning at a young age and learning how to do it the right way.
Jones brought in several coaches and current players at the college and high school level to help with the day's events, including former state champion with the Pirates and current U-Pike quarterback Sonny Warren.
It's David, really. You know what I mean? David Jones, he's worked with me since I've been as young as these guys doing this camp. He's always took a lot out of his time to invest a lot of time in me, so I really want to help. I want to help him any way that I can.
Jones experienced all levels of football, from a state championship in high school to being a member of the Baltimore Ravens. He says he is happy to give back to the community that gave him so much.
We teach here at Belfry is faith family football. Football is the last because we know what's more important to, and we try to implement that in the whole community. Don't matter where you come from, or wherever you're at, if you come here, we're going to try to teach you the right way.
Teaching kids the basics, all while having fun. In Pike County, Lauren Cash, WYMT Mountain Sports.
The Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame Friday night in Louisville. 4 new members are inducted, including former Kentucky tight end Jacob Tamme, now with the Atlanta Falcons. Tamme is joined by former EKU Colonel Aaron Jones, former Louisville Cardinal Doug Buffone, and former Murray State racer Gil Mance.
Well, it's a really special night for me, to be a part of this group of people that has strong connections to the state of Kentucky. It's a special group of men, and to be inducted into it is something that's a real honor for me.
Okay, also at the Brown Theater in Louisville, Nick Saban, Alabama head football coach. He receives the Blanton Collier Award for displaying excellent integrity both on and off the field. The award named after former Cleveland Browns and Kentucky head football coach Blanton Collier.
This is a really privilege and an honor to get the Blanton Collier Award. I think he had a lot to do with the process that we've all developed, in our profession in terms of the attention to detail that you have in coaching, a lot of the organizational things, and he's very innovative. So I have a tremendous amount of respect for him, being at the Cleveland Browns for 4 years, and I understand the history and the championship that he won there, which is the last one won in Cleveland. Pretty special guy.
6 Kentucky Wildcats taken in this year's NBA draft, all of them arriving in their new cities. Now let's go out to Salt Lake. Trey Lyles gets introduced in Utah to the Jazz. They take him in the lottery with the 12th overall pick Thursday night. He joins a team with a little bit of size, so Lyles will actually be back in his more natural position at the 4. He was a 3 at Kentucky, but now with Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert on the team, Lyles expects to learn from those two.
For me growing up, I was always the biggest guy on the team, so, playing the 4 position is not going to be that hard for me. It's probably my best position on the floor. Me going to Kentucky and having to play a new position, it kind of just helped me out in my all-around game. But, of course, I'm going to be asking some of the guys here, Derek and the others, how they, are so successful at their position, and, me playing behind them. So, I'm definitely going to be in his ear about that stuff, but I think it should be an easy transition for me.
That's a first look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning. Good morning to you. Now that the NBA draft is over, guys shift focus to summer league ball. Oh, the life of a rookie. Sure, you get a big fat guaranteed paycheck if you were selected in the first round, but the big question is, what kind of embarrassing backpack are the veterans going to make you carry around? Devin Booker arrives in Phoenix. The Suns take him 13th overall, and the cool thing is, he'll join a slew of other former Kentucky Wildcats who can select that backpack for him. Eric Bledsoe, Archie Goodwin, Brandon Knight, all are on the team. Seems like Bledsoe has the upper hand on choosing Book's backpack.
I don't know much about Phoenix, and I'm looking to learn. I'm blessed to have this opportunity to play here, and I can't wait to be involved with the team. I'm going to bring a winning attitude and a competitive spirit, as I did at Kentucky, and I just can't wait to make a brotherhood with these other teammates, which are a lot older than me, but You know, Eric tweeted me last night talking about he has a backpack ready for me. So, so I guess I got to get ready for my rookie duties. But, you know, I just want to thank you guys for having me here.
Describe that backpack yet?
He hasn't described it. I can only imagine.
I'll give him a Blues Clues one. Why not? Willie Cauley-Stein goes 6th overall in the NBA draft. Trill was introduced by his new team, the Sacramento Kings, yesterday afternoon. He will wear number 00. He says he's happy to get started in Sacktown.
You know, get a chance to meet the guys and get acquainted with the coaches, and most importantly, you know, I'm excited to be here with, you know, the best fans in the nation. You know.
Okay, several former Wildcats and a Louisville Cardinal will be looking for a NBA home during the NBA Summer League. Aaron Harrison will play with the Charlotte Hornets, Darius Miller with the Dallas Mavericks, DeAndre Liggins with the Sacramento Kings, and Josh Harrelson with the Phoenix Suns. NBA Summer League begins on July 4th in Orlando. You see Wayne Blackshear there as well. Will be playing with the San Antonio Spurs. Well, the Belfry Pirates are always ready to talk football, and yesterday, former Kentucky Wildcat running back David Jones held his 3rd annual football camp at the CAM. The gloomy weather did not scare the kids away from learning the fundamentals of football from a guy who had so much success from the game. Jones loves giving back to the community that gave so much to him.
Just to give back to my community. My whole purpose in life is just, you know, I got to experience something, you know, only few people get to experience, you know, and that's playing in the SEC, playing on TV, playing in the NFL and stuff. And if I could do something back in my hometown, you know, to help these kids, to help them follow their dream, you know, I'm going to try to do that.
The Reds back at Citi Field Saturday afternoon. They only gave up 2 hits on Friday night, but still ended up losing 2-1. How about a moist baseball highlight? Matt Harvey on the mound for the Mets. It was a wet one in New York. Top 1, Brandon Phillips. Skies it way. Luka Duda be like, Duda, I got that. Top 2, 2-on for even De Jesus. He lines out to right field. Marlon Byrd tries to tag up, but there's no play at the home plate because Bird slipped. Take another look at this one. Goes back to tag up, and whoops. That's not going to work. Later in the inning, bases all loaded now for Michael Lorenzen. He got the start for the Reds. That's an inning-ending pop-up. Both teams still have donuts on the scoreboard. Let's go bottom 3rd now. Still raining in New York. Curtis Granderson. Bye. He led the game off the night before with a homer. He knocks his 13th jack of the year right there. It's 1-0 Mets. Lorenzen not happy. Bottom 4, Lorenzen strikes out Wilmer Flores. Flores didn't like that either. He didn't like that pitch. Looking. Top 5, same score, a man on for Dat Do BP. He doubles the left. Tucker Barnhart scores for the Reds, and that ties the game. 1-1. Bottom 6 now. The rain's still really pouring down the field. Granderson back up with the bases juiced. He lines out. Reds get out of the inning, and that's just in time for the ground crew to come out and put the tarp on the field. They'll start it back up today at 1:10 Eastern. Right now it's 1-1 in the top of the 7th. NASCAR, the Sprint Cup Series, is in Sonoma this weekend. Qualifying yesterday, you see Kurt Busch right there. He ends up actually finishing 2nd in the pack because A.J. Allmendinger had the fastest car on the road course. He's got the pole for today's race in Cali, his 3rd career pole on the Sprint Cup Series. That's final look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.